Ops. So it's been a while. It's been like a week or two. So I know Metal Gear Solid Delta came out this week, but it's. I mean, people I know, most of the people I know are having fun with it, but it sounds like I should wait until they resolve some issues and slash or it goes on discount before I pick it up. So we're not doing Delta. We're not gonna do Delta just yet. And I also want to do something a little relaxed. That is a very valid plan. Yeah. And I want to do something a little relaxing. So we're gonna. I've shown you good adventure games, Snatcher and Police Knots. I'm gonna show you a dumb one, and you're gonna see why it's really dumb very quickly. So this is King's Quest V. This is a game that I grew up with, and when I grew up with it, I genuinely thought it was like one of the like an amazing game. But in hindsight, it's like I mean, it's okay. It's got good production values, but it's I mean, you'll see. You in hindsight, you'll see. You'll see. So good. I had different versions of the game, but the one we want to do is the DOS version of it.
Have you previously played King's Quest V? Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Sure, let's watch it.
My castle? What has happened?
Ooh, I can tell you what happened.
What?
Ooh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You did? Well then, what happened?
Ooh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Oh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Well, don't stop now. Go on.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Ooh, it was something to see, all right.
Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my castle? What could he have against me and my family?
That I don't know. Ooh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard. His name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see... Woo-hoo-hoo! Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all. Now, where is it? Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
What is that?
Well, it is my opinion that you don't stand a chance against the likes of Mordak. Oh, excuse me for saying, Your Majesty, but you don't have a choice. You must come with me. I'm sure Crispin can help you.
What is that stuff?
Oh, just some old leftover fairy dust I've been carrying around. Oh, it'll help you to fly. You can follow me to the land of Serenia, where Crispin and I live. It's much too far to walk, you know. Oh, I think the fairy dust is still good. Come on, up here. Follow
What a fancy owl. So, the story, we are King Graham. He doesn't look like a king, but he's the king of the kingdom of Daventry. Our castle has been taken away by Mordak, an evil sorcerer, and we have to go get it back. Also, he's really buff.
There it is, down here. Come on.
Okay, here I come.
Not your typical king, that's for sure.
Ooh, looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
Cedric, where have you been? I've been calling for you. Well, well, what have we here? A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog. Cedric, go into the house and pour each of us a nice hot cup of tea.
Oh, aye, aye, Crispin.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power. Why, he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle? What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Oh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know, but I've gotten a little rusty lately.
A little rusty.
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
Oh, yes, sir, Crispin, sir.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out. But let's see what I can find. No, that won't do. That's all used up. It might work. Here, eat this.
What is that?
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world. You should find that quite helpful. Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you. Just treat it with care and respect, and hopefully it will do something for you. You'd better get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Mordak could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way.
Oh,
Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
I suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
Oh, I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south, not too far.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
Well, yeah, this game was made in 1990, I think. It looks visually impressive for 1990. Anyway, now the game has actually started. And, what's this? I'm using Scum VMs. I'm using Scum VMs to play this. I don't know where to begin with this. Let's just move forward. I guess let's just move forward. Also, Cedric is actually like a really useless sidekick, and you're gonna see why. So,
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
well, let's save here. Just it's a poisonous snake. Let's look at it.
A large, venomous snake blocks Graham's passage to the east.
Well, let's talk to it.
In silence, the large serpent eyes Graham menacingly.
Stay away. This is my path.
It's a little quiet. I don't have subtitles, unfortunately. Well, so I didn't mention this before, or maybe I did, but you know what? Let's walk up to the snake. Maybe we need to get a little closer.
That wasn't wise, Graham. He who speaks with forked tongue should never be trusted.
Let me know, by the way, if the music is too loud. But yeah, this game, you can die in this game, and you can die in many horrible ways. This is our first. This is, and a lot of it is extremely bullshit, or cheap deaths. This is what I grew up on. This, and then I assumed all point and games are like this, where you do the wrong thing and then you just explode or something. Well, let's so we need to go this way, but we cannot because the snake's blocking it. We have to come back. We need to come back later. Making failure entertaining, at least. Well, there's a village here. Let's save here, I guess. I can. So...
Unfortunately, the cow doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of cud. Secure within a small pen, a spotted cow quietly chews her cud. The quaint little town of Serinia nestles at the base of a great snow-capped mountain range which rises sharply to the east. A wild river tumbles down from the eastern mountains and flows swiftly below the small town.
You know what? Graham's a little thirsty. Let's go get some water.
No, Graham, don't!
Too bad, Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
This screen used to give me nightmares as a kid. Yeah. Death is everywhere in this game. Like this place is an extremely harmless screen and you can still die here.
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
So...
Nice day, isn't it?
Good day.
Nice day, isn't it? Hi, mister.
So what can we do here? Shoe shop. Toys. And the tailor. Well, we definitely need to visit these at some point.
While blocking an alleyway, a frustrated man fixes a broken wheel on his wagon. Graham notices an old wooden barrel on the street corner.
Well, let's take take a
Inside
look.
the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that yet. Let's talk to this guy.
How goes it with you, good fellow?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Can I help you in any way?
Thank you kindly, but I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
Well, there's not a lot we can do here right now, so let's leave town. Let's just keep going. Look at all these buildings, by the way. All these buildings are important. We're gonna have to visit these places at some point.
Ooh, stay away from those bees!
A swarm of bees buzz around a hole in a rotted old tree. A swarm of bees. These aren't very talkative bees.
Let's take a stick.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground.
Actually, no, that didn't work. Well, let's walk up to the tree. Oh, go away.
That wasn't a smart move, Graham. Bees seen you.
Go away, bot. Also, be seeing you. This game loves its puns. Oh. Where's the moderator Where's the moderator thing? Oh, thank you. Thanks. You beat me to it. Yeah, be gone, bot. Anyway, we just got killed by bees, so... So what we actually need to do is go inside town. Crash Bandicoot kind of death, yes. We gotta leave to make that, and then we go back in again. And what do we have here? Shiny object on the ground.
Brian notices a shiny silver coin lying forgotten on the street near the broken wagon.
So let's take it.
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street.
By the way, there are points in this game. You can get a maximum 260 points. I'm gonna try to get all 260 points. And now let's grab this.
Inside the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish. Graham leans way down into the barrel and removes, phew, the smelly old fish.
Well, we got what we needed from here for now. So let us let's just keep going. The Baker Brothers Bakehouse. No relation to the Bakers from Resident Evil 7. Oh, what's going on here?
What a wonderful bluebird. It could almost make Graham happy again if it wasn't for his family. Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused.
Very sad. Let's try to cheer him up.
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée. She's a beautiful princess with long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth creamy skin. Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her. I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
Well, that was weird. Anyway, we can't really help that guy right now. So let's go back. That was a detour, by the way. That was an optional cutscene. So let's go to the bakehouse.
Ooh, I'll wait for you here, Graham.
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Good day, madam. That pie looks awfully good.
Ah, yes, my family will enjoy it, I'm sure.
What's your name?
My name is Austin. I'm here with my mama. We're buying a pie for dinner tonight.
That's nice.
The cat doesn't appear to like Graham, much less answer him. Delicious, mouth-watering custard pies lining the tables and countertop attract Graham's eyes and nose. Delicious, mouth-watering...
This game doesn't like cats, by the way.
Here's the last of the pies.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pies. Just 1 silver coin each, but take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
Well, let's talk to them.
Everything looks so delicious, it's hard to decide what to buy.
Everybody has that problem, but what a problem to have.
Those custard pies look most delicious.
Yes, they're made from a recipe handed down from our dear mama and her mama before her.
It's still hard to decide, though.
Well, take your time, there's no hurry.
Well, let's buy a pie.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
These pies cost 1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here. Here you go.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Okay, so let me share some more bullshit tidbits about this game. So we just bought a custard pie, and this game doesn't make it obvious what you need to do with the pie. And if you eat the pie, then you're soft locked. You can eat the pie. And we do not want to eat the pie right now. We need to save it. So let's just get out of here. I can look at it in our inventory as well.
The custard pie looks delicious. Phew, this smelly old fish is disgusting. The old wand doesn't seem to have any vitality left in it.
Can't eat the pie yet, but there's soy milk. Un- Unfortunately, no. But there's a lot of useless junk. Like you can get a piece of cheese, and I don't know what's the significance of the piece of cheese, but it's important apparently.
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
Oh no, there's a bear. Well,
A large bear seems to be very interested in the honey inside the old tree. The bear is too intent on the honey to listen to Graham.
well, let's use fist on bear.
Graham should be very careful around a big old bear.
Well, we know that Graham's actually a really buff king. Maybe he can outmuscle the bear. Let's get into a wrestling match with him.
Graham should know better than to feed a bear.
Just uppercuts him. You wanna see that again? That wasn't very smart, but the result was expected. Well, let's... Anyway, what we're supposed to do is, gotta use this smelly old fish.
I'm Queen Beatrice, kind sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Well, we can now take the stick, and the bees will let
Bends
us...
down and picks up the large stick from the ground.
And now the bees will let us take honey from their tree.
Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
We got a bunch... Let's look at our pockets right now. We got a pie, a stick, a honeycomb, and the magic wand. And all of these sound like useless trinkets. Just wait. Graham stuffs a lot of shit in his pockets that is not... At face value doesn't seem very, very useful.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill.
Oh no. Yeah, not the ants. Well, let's,
The dog is more interested in the anthill than in Graham. A mangy old dog digs playfully at the huge... The dog doesn't seem to be a friendly sort at all.
You sure about that, narrator? Let's get close to it.
Ooh, Graham, that dog looks mean.
Well, weirdly enough, the dog doesn't kill you, so, but it will just growl at you. So.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Anthony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the great mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
You're wondering why Graham can talk to the animals. Crispin gave us a piece of a white snake that lets us communicate with animals. Anyway. Go walk up to it.
Ooh, is that the new dance playing? The Boogaloo?
Yeah, shut up, Cedric. Anyway, now we gotta do something with this inn. If nothing I've done so far makes sense, it's because it doesn't.
A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn.
The Swarthy Hog Inn. We don't wanna go into the inn just yet. But we do want to fiddle with this haystack.
Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and begins to swarm through it.
I'm glad to see there was a way that we could be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack. I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
You're wondering, by the way, how do I know to do all this stuff? When I was playing this game as a kid, I didn't. A classmate from elementary school helped me, showed me how to they showed me what I needed to do to actually beat the game. It was because they played it before. Anyway, let's see, how many points do I have? 20 points. Yeah, I'm also tracking. I'm also tracking points because I can miss. It's possible to miss stuff. Anyway, we've done everything we can do right now here. But golden needle. So the next thing we gotta do is go west.
There's nothing but a hot, dry desert to the west. Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there. Oh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Yep, there's the desert. Let's adventure around a little bit.
Too bad. Even the sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
Just get stung by a scorpion for no fucking reason. You walk into the wrong square, you just die. You can't avoid it. Like, you have to not go into the square. Because it's funny. Anyway. Let's adventure in the desert a little bit. we're playing Doom. This, it doesn't sound like Doom. They call me Paul Graham Atreides. Oh, Graham, keep going.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
Well, if only he had a still suit. I was looking at apparently a still suit also collects your bodily contents and filters it. Your pee and poo, not just your sweat.
Too late. Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis. Dying for a drink, Graham?
That's the death image for when you die first in the desert. You just keels over sad. I'm sad that I'm thirsty. If only I brought a still suit, or at least a water bottle. Anyway, he no longer has tears to cry. Oh, I went up for no reason. Anyway, so what you're supposed to do is really dumb. The game doesn't give you a map for the desert. What you have to do is explore the map and like try to like jot down on like a grid paper what is what, and like if you're in the right place or not. And you have to die several times doing this, which is really dumb. Or you can just look up game facts or something, and they have like a guide on. They have like a map on where you need to go. Well, it's 90s game design. So let's go west.
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert.
Yes, I know, Cedric. Oh. So we have to keep going west is the first order of business. Oh, here we are, it's an oasis.
A small oasis. Its tantalizing water, so sparkling in the desert sun. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
By the way, I think it's really dumb that you have to draw a map, but like I guess it was the 90s. They wanted to try to. They're trying to do emergent gameplay, I guess. That's funny. Oh no, what could this be?
and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless. An old shoe lies forgotten near the poor skeleton.
Apparently this is the body of a main character from an older Sierra adventure game. Well, let's take his shoe.
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand.
Because we're gonna need that shoe.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham.
Yeah. Cedric, I need you to come pee in my mouth.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him. Life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Wonder what this place is.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeat.
Sounds like nice people. Let's meet them.
Hi! Get him!
Never trust a bad guy, Graham.
So, those guys are not very nice, so we actually need to hide.
From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeat.
Open sesame!
Well, we know we need to get in there. So... we gotta keep freaking for this stupid oasis every time.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
I need to go one more square. Yeah. Well, we're at a bandit camp.
With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand, completely passed out. The bandits' horses rest in the desert sun, while their unsavory owners revel within the large tent. A lone camel waits near the large tent, while its owner celebrates inside. A beautiful harem girl belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent. Overhearing loud music and drunken laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder.
Well, let's join them.
An intruder!
That wasn't a very smart move, Graham.
No, it wasn't. Well, let's go in the other tent.
Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet lies a sleeping bandit. A jeweled staff leaning against the back of the tent catches Graham's interest.
Thanks again for all your help.
Who are you? A spy!
That wasn't a very smart move for Graham.
These guys are not very nice. Just so what we need is the staff. So we just
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
we gotta leave without making a noise.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Yep. Drink it down. We gotta go back to that. Like this is the same staff. That was the hints for what we need to get, what we actually need to do. Yeah. The reason I never finished this game on my own the first time was because of this desert. It's just so oppressive and hostile, and especially when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Well, we're here. Let's, oh, is mine? That might be a little loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Actually, no, I don't. Maybe 2 decibels. Right, let's, so we got the staff. Let's look at it.
The jeweled staff is obviously the work of an expert craftsman.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
Treasure piled everywhere. The sparkling brilliance of it overwhelms Graham as he peers around the temple's dim interior. Oh my, look at all this treasure. Hurry, the exit door is about to close. Cheer up, Graham. At least you can practice your game of tiddlywinks.
And we are stuck for eternity. Let's try that again. But let's actually do this properly.
Open sesame! Oh no! The staff broke.
So...
Bending down, Graham hurriedly picks up the gold coin from the temple floor. Quickly, Graham grabs the old brass bottle.
Phew, that was close.
We got a gold coin and a genie bottle.
The staff is broken and is of no use anymore.
Okay, so let's take a look at our loot.
It is a shiny gold coin. This is an old tarnished brass bottle.
Let's use the bottle.
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Graham should know better than to keep things bottled up inside.
We're dead again. I said everything in this game is meant to kill you. I was not kidding. The fucking genie bottle kills you. My voice might be a little... Let me know if my voice is, like, cutting or anything. Let's check my score. 40 points. Yeah. So I got everything we need to do with the desert. So let's just get out of here. We don't need to do anything here anymore.
The huts?
Well, there you are. I was just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies, Graham. I don't trust them.
Yeah, Cedric's also racist. Cedric the racist owl.
Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now. The ox's mouth is too full of grass to even attempt a conversation with Graham.
The very beefy ox.
Graham finds the huge beast completely uninteresting. A large ox, tied to the gypsy's wagon, peacefully munches on grass. A gypsy wagon is encamped here at the edge of the woods. On the side of the wagon, the words "Fortune Teller" have been painted. Within the gypsy encampment, Graham notices a tall, burly man who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon. The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madamushka.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Noel. Oh, what do you know? We have a gold coin.
You may see Madamushka now.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
By the way, you know what? Before I start this, you wanna know what's dumb? You can give him a golden needle. And you can give him the golden needle too, and he'll take it, but you also soft lock yourself.
Oh, you are here to see Madamushka, no? Well, come closer. Sit down. I will tell you your fortune. Already I can tell that you are on a quest of great urgency. We will see what we can find out for you. Look, Ingram. Look into the crystal ball.
Look, Mananan, look what I have for you. Take a good look at what you did to my brother, Alexander. Because of you, he's doomed to spend the rest of his days as a cat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But you can do something about it. Since you're the one that did this to him, you're the only one who can turn him back again. Back to the wizard Mananan.
Alexander! I don't know how, Mordak. I'm not a wizard. I just happened to stumble across some magic spells and accidentally turned your brother into a cat. I didn't mean it. Please believe me, Mordak. I don't know how to turn him back into a wizard.
You're holding out on me, little man. You're taking advantage of my good nature, but not for long. If I don't get a change of tune from you soon, I'll feed your family to the cat, starting with your dear mother. Remember what I said. I'll only give you a little more time to decide before your family becomes cat food.
That is all. But I see that your mission is very dangerous indeed. I will give you something to help you. Here, wear this. It is a magic amulet. It will protect you against all but the most powerful magic. Good luck, Ingram. Be careful. That Mordak is a bad one.
Thank you, Madam Mushka.
Well, we got ourselves a magic amulet.
The sullen man.
Madam Mushka is tired. No more for today.
Okay. Oh, he's still here. Well, the next thing we gotta do, you gotta do more dangerous stuff. Oh, hello. Spirits of the forest. Can you hear me, Snake? I am the end. It's a living tree. Let's drink some water.
What's wrong, Graham?
That's salt water.
Oh, what a sad song she plays. Let's try to cheer up, Graham.
How will I find this heart of mine, taken from me for some time? Here I stand near my pool of tears. Here I'll stay throughout my years.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why, of course I can. What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see, my fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my heart. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
The end, but sad. Like, well... I wanna make more MGS3 jokes, but I'm fresh out. Especially like the end related jokes, but yeah, whatever, let's just go. Maybe I can get her a sniper rifle. Enter at your own risk.
The sign seems self-explanatory enough. Enter at your own risk.
Okay, so before I enter this forest, I'm just gonna warn you that there's gonna be some loud noises, so make sure your volume's down make sure your volume's down here. Actually, for the rest of this game onwards, just be warned, because there's a certain noise that it's really funny, but it's also really noisy. You'll know what noise it is. Have your volume up at your own risk, it seems, yes. Anyway, let's go inside.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going in there. Can't you read the sign?
Come on, Cedric. There might be something important in here.
Go if you want to. I'll wait here.
Yeah, Cedric is so useless.
Numerous roots, rocks, and ruts choke the narrow forest path, which branches either to the right or to the left. It seems to Graham that there is an unusually large number of toads in this forest. And snarling roots, creeping vines, decaying logs, twisted, gnarled trees. The close feeling of the gloomy forest quickly overwhelms Graham.
He's an amazing narrator, by the way.
That old witch caught Graham totally off guard.
Ribbit. So, what we need is amulet. You actually have to put this. You have to actually put the amulet on.
The amulet is attached to a soft leather thong. The magic amulet begins to glow softly as Graham slips it over his head. He then carefully tucks the amulet into the front of his tunic, hiding it from sight.
come on.
Yeah. Now we can progress through here.
To Graham's great relief, it appears that the witch's magic has been stopped by the amulet he is wearing, just as Madame Mushka said it would.
Hi, Baby. We're playing King's Quest 5. This is a really dumb game.
What are you doing in my forest, young man? Don't you know you're trespassing?
Oh, I didn't know this was a private forest. Do you own it?
Of course I own it. It's mine. And what did you do to my magic?
I don't think you need to know. Now tell me something. How does one leave this confusing forest?
I'll never tell. I'm afraid you're stuck, dearie. Now you're my prisoner.
We'll see about that.
Yes, won't we?
I don't have Delta yet, otherwise I would be streaming that instead.
Of all the ugly hags Graham has seen in his life, this is by far the ugliest.
Hey, don't shame.
Even though the old witch is now powerless to inflict her evil magic on Graham, Graham also finds himself powerless to do anything about her.
Well, so just like she said, we're stuck with her. This is her house. The witch's house. We need to get in here. But she's blocking the way. And we can't pass by. So... Okay, so just warning, there's gonna be a loud sound. You have to be. Looks like a very welcoming place. There's gonna be a loud sound in like the next 30 seconds. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna carefully maneuver around, and then.
Uh-oh. Watch out for those drop-offs, Graham.
We fell to our deaths. that was a scream of sheer terror. Better voice acting than that scream from Lost Soul aside that makes the round lately. I gotta hear that scream. But no, Graham scream is great. Anyway. So here's how you kill the witch.
This is an old tarnished brass bottle.
You're supposed to give her this bottle, but this is dumb, because how would you know to give her this bottle without first dying to it in the first place?
What's this?
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
Good. That old witch won't be seen here for a long time. But now, how to get out of this dreadful forest?
So, no, this puzzle solution I've beaten this game multiple times, this solution still does not make sense to me. Like, how are you supposed to know this? Well, anyway, let's go inside. The danger is gone.
A small, intricate spinning wheel is put away in the trunk. A small, intricate...
Yeah, let's take it.
Reaching a hand into the trunk, Graham retrieves the small spinning wheel.
This might come in handy.
An interesting incense burner hangs from a protruding tree branch. Occasionally, from within it, a tiny glint winks.
Well, let's take it.
What's this? Why, it's a little key. Graham spies a small drawer built into the trunk of a tree, which pokes awkwardly through the wall of the house.
Imagine living I like the idea of like a tree, like a home like this, but like not something, not this eerie, not with this eerie look to it. Let's open up the damn drawer.
A small leather pouch is tucked away in the drawer. Graham reaches the drawer and removes the leather pouch.
Let's look at our things.
This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel. It is a tiny brass key. The small leather pouch is drawn tightly closed. Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers 3 sparkling emeralds.
Sure.
A trio of sparkling emeralds dazzle the eye.
So if we are robbing a witch's home, a very kingly robber. So we passed by this tree, by the way.
A small door built into the trunk of a large twisted tree catches Graham's attention. Graham tugs firmly on the door in the tree, but finds it securely locked.
It's locked, huh? And guess what? We got a key.
Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is charmed to find a little golden heart inside the door of the twisted old tree.
Hey, look.
Graham is charmed to find...
It's the golden heart of the harp end. Maybe we should take it.
The little door of the tree, Graham extracts the little golden heart.
Anyway, I think that's everything we need from here. Yeah, 62 points. I didn't miss anything. Oh. Gotta go this way. Oh.
Peering curiously at him through the heavy foliage of the dark forest, Graham notices several pairs of bright, blinking eyes. Peering curiously...
Oh. I wonder what we need to do here. Let's try this. Who are these little assholes?
Drat, just missed him.
Oh. What do we do? let's wander around a little bit, I guess.
Well, it looks like Graham will be hanging around here for a while.
Yeah. Well, we got eaten by the forest. There's... That was one hungry plant. Let's do it again. There's another death, but if I can't get this one, then we'll just do this normally.
Drat. Just missed him.
But basically, if you soft locked yourself in the forest, and then if you soft lock yourself in the forest, then the forest just kills you. This is the same death. Let's reload and try it again.
Drat. Just missed him.
Yeah, I think it was here. Come on.
Well, it looks like Graham will be hanging around here for a while.
That's terrifying, honestly. Look at this! Look at the horror on his face as a spider just tears out of his body. Tears his head out of his body. As a giant black widow. And yeah, this game loves its disturbing deaths. It's supposed to be a kid-friendly game, by the way. So yeah, this would give kid me nightmares too. Anyway, here's what we're supposed to do.
Graham squeezes the honeycomb as hard as he can, which causes the honey to drip out of it onto the ground, creating a sticky little puddle at his feet. Now all that's left of the honeycomb is a piece of beeswax, which Graham puts back in his pocket.
Because apparently we need to squeeze honey onto the thing.
me go. I beg of you.
Why should I do that? What will you do for me?
I'll show you the way out of the forest, if you let me go.
How do I know I can trust you?
This is what King's Quest thinks elves look like.
An elf never breaks his word.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but okay.
It is full of...
Over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
Yeah, this game follows fairy tale conventions rather than fantasy conventions, so that's why elves look like that, and not hot anime girls with bow and arrow, or like deep lip.
Follow me. In here.
Warning, this cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Yeah, that's sure. Let's watch it.
Over here. I've got something for you.
I got something for you. Shoves Graham off a ledge.
I never take anything without giving in return. For your generosity in giving me those exquisite emeralds, I give you my finest pair of shoes. May they help you in your quest. Follow that passage over there. It's the way out of the dark forest.
Thank you very much for all your help. I'm sure I'll be able to find a use for these fine shoes.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay. I was beginning to worry.
You were right not to want to venture in that dark forest, Cedric. I thought I'd never get out of there alive.
Well, you're out of dark forest. And we got shoes. So we're on track. We're on track at 260 points. So we got a you remember we got a golden heart.
The small heart is made of pure gold.
Oh, by the way, if you can use this, if you give this gold heart to somebody, to the wrong person, it's also a soft block. But there's no way to get this gold heart without getting the magic amulet. So you can't give it to the gypsies. Hey, I got you your heart. What is this? Your heart?
My heart, you found it. I don't need this old thing anymore. Look at me, I'm a princess again. Herbert!
Alicia. Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
You're welcome.
Cedric seems to be quietly contemplating their current situation, and so is not inclined to indulge in conversation right now.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp? Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Of course, Graham would take it. Look at his pockets right now. What do we have? What do we have? A key, a pie, a golden needle, a shoe, a harp, an empty bag, a thing, a piece of crushed honeycomb, a magic amulet, Crispin's wand, and some shoes. Some new shoes. Oh, we got more stuff to stuff in our pocket.
The tambourine lies on the ground near the abandoned gypsy encampment.
Why would you leave this tambourine? Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it too.
Not seeing the tambourine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it from the ground.
Well, we just solved some problems here. Yep. We're supposed to go here. Oh.
An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly on an old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play. Sitting on a stool in front of his house, a young gnome happily plays with an exquisite marionette. The entrance to the small house is through a crudely constructed door. Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome, but the boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer. The marionette belongs to the boy gnome.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I was just noticing your son's marionette. It's very interesting. Where did you get it?
It's grandson, not son, and I made it for him. Why do you care?
I just wanted to comment on its artistry. It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
If it could, the price would be very steep. I reckon you couldn't afford it. Now, leave me and my grandson be.
Well, Graham really wants that marionette for some reason.
This appears to be a small, intricately constructed spinning wheel.
Well, is this yours? Will you trade this for the marionette?
Where did you get this? I thought I had lost it.
Oh, is it yours? I found it in the old witch's house in the dark forest.
So that's where it got to. The old hag took it, eh? You know, this ain't an ordinary spinning wheel.
It's not? Well, what's so special about it?
Why, this spinning wheel can spin straw into gold, that's what. But you've got to know how to use it. I doubt even the witch could figure that out. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Now wait, not so fast. How about that marionette? Don't you think the price of the spinning wheel is worth at least twice that of the puppet? I'd love to have it.
Yeah, I guess so. Boy, give that marionette to the man here. I'll make a new one. Come on, boy. Let's gather up some wood for a new puppet.
Yeah, thanks for the marionette. Anyway, we go east. Just leads us back here. But we can now do stuff in the town with what we have. So let's go to town again. So yeah, there's the tailor, the toy shop, and the shoemaker. Let's visit the tailor first.
May I help you, sir?
The rude customer doesn't care to talk to Graham. The young man is too busy with another customer to be bothered by Graham. The young man is too busy with another...
I'm interested in buying something here.
Ah, let me show you some things. A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, what do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Sure. Whatever you say, I'm just here to help.
In the corner of the shop, draped casually over a tailor's form, Graham sees a thick, fur-lined cloak.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, that cloak fits you perfectly. It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you, it will certainly keep you toasty warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
I don't
So-
like this at all.
So let me, just making sure, again, can you hear the music just fine? I just want to make sure it's not too quiet or too noisy. I turned it down 2 decibels, but that still might be a stretch.
You expect me to wear this?
Also, yeah, that customer is very, unpleasant. Can you do something well? Okay. Let's keep going.
These trousers don't even fit.
Yeah. Yep. Oops. Graham stabs a tailor in the carotid artery with the golden needle.
My golden needle. Wherever did you find it?
It was in a haystack by the country inn.
By the inn? Oh yes, I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh, vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back. I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours. For the price of a golden needle.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm sure
Golden
it will
needle
help you
even
in
worth
your
that
travels.
much?
I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir.
And maybe it has sentimental value. Oh, next stop is the toy store. Let's...
Come on in, look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
Graham notices a strong little sled hanging on a side wall.
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
Okay, Papa?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling?
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Let's
Now
get the
consider
line.
you know these
Who
toys are for
cares?
sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play with her, but just be careful.
Alright, Grandpapa, I'll take care of her.
This is a fine little toy shop you have here. You must be very proud.
Danke, son. I've worked very hard at it over the years. But you know, you need to really love it. And I do.
Are most of these toys your creations?
Yeah, most of them, but not all. Some my son made, some I bought, some I traded for.
You're very talented.
Danke. Well, let me know if I can help you.
Well, he trades for them too, so you know what?
The craftsmanship of the marionette is superb.
Where did you get this wunderbar marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must have it. Can I buy it from you?
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Why, of course. But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality... Ich weiß nicht.
So, can I have the sled?
Yeah, take it, it's yours.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Well, you enjoy it, and danke for the marionette.
And then Graham stuffs the sled in his pocket. How does he have all this stuff in his pocket anyway? The sled is like... Is he like carrying it on his back? Well, let's go to a toy. Let's go to a shoe store.
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
Okay, thanks.
The shoemaker's wife, looking haggard and worn, tiredly stitches away at a large piece of shoe leather. A skinny old dog lies down on the hard floor of the shoe shop. The old shoemaker, eyes squinted and fingers calloused from years of making shoes, drives tiny nails into a shoe sole with a small cobbler's hammer.
You don't have any shoes for sale, huh?
That's right. No shoes at all. We're making a pair right now, but it'll take a while. We're not as fast as we used to be.
Oh, that's okay. My own boots should carry me through the rest of my journey.
Sorry, son. We're doing the best we can.
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in a shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham.
Well, let's give them these elf shoes.
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them. These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of these shoes is superb. And Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
You're a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me. Just knowing I helped you is enough for me.
Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Since I'll be retiring, I won't need it anymore. Thanks to you.
Why, thank you. A hammer could be very useful on my journey.
Take care, young man. We'll never forget this.
That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Calls Grandma a young man. He's like 50. So we've done everything we need to do in town. So let's just let's leave. We still have. By the way, none of the anyone else tuning in, don't ask why the progression of this does not make sense.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Uh-oh. Well, let's throw a shoe at them.
Wow! Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
I hope we don't. By the way, if you don't say that rat, then you're soft locked. Again. You can get soft locked literally fucking anywhere in this game. Well, here we are. Well, I'm a little tired. Let's stay at the inn.
Weary travelers can enter through the inn's front door.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Like a fun place to stay. Let's go inside.
Oh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
Graham notices three rough-looking men huddled over the bar in serious conversation. Since they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying. A flea-bitten old dog lies asleep in the corner. Graham notices...
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Man is full, ain't got no more room.
Hey, boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape
Let's
his
smack him in the back of the head.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
A small set of rickety wooden stairs lead up to the cellar door.
Let's get out of here.
A rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar.
Well, it's a good thing we have a hammer.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
Well, you caught us off guard last time, you punks, but you underestimate Graham and his beefy arms. Let's go teach those punks a lesson.
We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey! How did you get out of the cellar? This time, rub 'em out for good.
Come on, Graham. You've got muscle all over your body. Can't even use it. Anyway, I accidentally did something I should not have. Like when I entered this inn, I should have. I skipped some dialogue.
You know that job we pulled yesterday? Where's the rest of the loot, huh? I think one of you guys is holding out on me.
Gentlemen, please excuse.
There we go. Just for archival purposes.
Why wait for...
Anyway, there's another thing we can do here.
Playing the harp has attracted the attention of the men at the bar.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I don't know why that worked. But, yeah.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub him out.
Boom.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
By the way, if you didn't say it the right, you just die here.
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
We need this rope.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
And we need... The other thing is the hammer.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
If you don't have the hammer, you also die here.
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
Oh, like a lamb.
Inside, reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb. Finding the kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
Can you believe we did all that for a leg of lamb? We robbed a bunch of bandits for a piece of meat. No, don't go back inside. So I think we have everything we need now to cross the to get rid of the snake. And we just finished the first half of the game. Yeah, this game's not very long, actually. We might be able to finish it this weekend. So, we got the tambourine.
It is an ordinary tambourine.
So it's more about all the goofy things you can find in it. So let's use the tambourine.
Begone, you slithery varmint! Scat!
And that scared the snake away. Yeah, 115 points. Well, let's see what else we can do. Let's...
A few hours later...
A few hours later. Well, you can still go back at this stage. You know, we actually can. Watch this. I don't get it.
A few hours later...
Another few hours later, of course. I don't think time does not advance in this game, so the game is just assuming a few hours later, like as progressed. It doesn't. You can't go back and forth to make time cycle rapidly. It's not that emergent.
Ooh, I've never been here before, but I think this is the way over the mountains.
Sure thing, Cedric. The way over the mountain pass is the way over the mountain.
shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
Well, we're cold.
No, stay away from the edge!
That last step was a doozy.
Hi, Jared. So we're playing King's Quest V, an extremely dumb adventure game. Extremely silly adventure game. Anyway.
A few hours later,
A few hours have passed.
Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop in temperature.
He's just freezing cold.
Well, Graham, how does it feel to be a popsicle?
Yeah, this game has high production values. I also grew up on this game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying it's a dumb game. I mean, there's a lot of obtuse design, but they did a lot of the stuff that they do in this this game is still ahead of a lot of other games because of just on production values alone. Oh yeah, if you don't wear the cloak, you die. We turned into a popsicle. Thank you, narrator, for that stupid pun. Anyway,
A few hours later,
we're supposed to put on the cloak. Yeah, expected that kind of death given the area.
dons his warm cloak for protection against the freezing mountain air.
Anyway. Death is everywhere in this game.
The remains of an old tree poke out of the mountainside near an upper ledge. Graham notices a rock overhang near an upper ledge.
Well, in order to pass through here, we need to use the rope, I guess. So...
Thanks for playing King's Quest V.
Yeah, thanks for playing. That's it. That's the end of King's Quest V. Thanks for playing, everybody. We can all go home.
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
Well, this is the correct place we're supposed to put the rope.
Oh, be careful, Graham!
Jeff is also here.
Oh, do be careful, Graham!
Oh.
That last step was a doozy.
By the way, if you want to know how you get... Okay, so... No, this is not randomized. There is a specific route for getting through here, but you wouldn't know that. Let it probably miss Rose Creek. Yeah, you wouldn't know that without dying first, because the game doesn't tell you which ones are are flimsy.
Graham can see tempting rock outcroppings protruding from the midst of the frozen waterfall.
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
That last step was a doozy.
That scream was the best part of King's Quest 5.
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
What? Here. Oops. I did that by accident. Guess he doesn't go on the log. He doesn't go on the log. Unless, like, there we go.
Cedric!
Bye, Cedric. We won't miss you.
Graham's hunger grows acute. Without food, he may soon die. Well, Graham, remember when you turned down that last meal at home?
I mean, I'm supposed to get chicken dinner right now. His home has been kidnapped. Anyway. So, again, if you eat the leg of lamb, if you eat the pie, it's a soft lock. You gotta eat the leg of lamb.
Graham finds the leg of lamb a bit tough, but tasty enough. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
Anyway, let's go down here. Gotta be careful here. There are these steps. And then finally, we need to cross this thing very carefully.
That last step was a doozy.
Yeah. It just fall through stuff, like, literally everywhere.
Graham finds...
Well, anyway, this is what the sled was for, actually. Oops.
Drat, my sled is broken.
Well, that was a good use of the sled. That was an amazing use of the sled.
The sled lies in several broken pieces on the eastern side of the icy crevasse.
Oh.
The broken sled is now no good to anybody.
Now, I remember there was an Easter egg in I think it was only the floppy disk version of King's Quest V. But if you used the harp I think it was the harp, if you used it on the sled, then and if you use the harp on the sled, it also results in a death. I don't know why. But they removed it in the CD version, I guess. Hello? Look at you all.
What's wrong, Mr. Eagle?
I'm so weak from hunger. I haven't been able to catch any food for days. I can barely fly anymore.
I'd like to help you, Let me see what I can do.
Thank you. I need food.
A shivering eagle perches weakly upon a small rock. Despite his own problems, Graham's heart goes out to the poor thing. The poor eagle gives Graham a pitiful look. Graham would like to help him, but how?
So this eagle needs food. Now, if we don't feed the eagle, it's a soft lock. If we feed him the custard pie, it's also a soft lock. So we gotta give him the leg of lamb.
Here, take this. Perhaps it will help you.
And then it likes to automatically move the mouse to block sprites.
You are kind, man, to share your meager food with a poor bird, especially up here in these snowy mountains.
Well, I couldn't just stand there and let you starve to death. What kind of person would I be?
You have shown yourself to be a kind, compassionate man, and I will not forget what you did for me. Goodbye, dear friend.
Bye. I was always a bird person more than a cat person, not gonna lie. Anyway, there's a reason I say name that safe puppers. Uh-oh. You've been arrested by the dog police.
I am Queen Isabella, and you have entered my domain now. I command you to kneel before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put to death. Take him away, my pet.
What do we do here?
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
We couldn't even show you what happens to him. He's just dead. He's just dead again. Anyway, bad doggos.
I am Queen Isabella, and you have entered my domain now. I command you to kneel before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put to death. Take him away, my pet.
Yep. We gotta do this.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues to complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
Wait, my pet. That was very lovely music. I've never heard anything quite that beautiful before. I think I felt my heart melting. Just a little bit. Just enough, that is, to allow you a chance for your freedom. A vicious Yeti has entered the area and taken up residence in my prized crystal cave. So far, I have been unable to extricate him from either the cave or my territory. If you can rid me of the Yeti, I will release both you and your owl friend, and you two can continue on your journey unhindered. You may rise now. I wish you luck in defeating the Yeti. If you succeed, you will have my undying gratitude. Go with him, Sir Grey Wolf. Show him the way to the Crystal Cave. You may go now. Sir Grey Wolf will lead the way.
Upper police.
cave. There you will find the Yeti.
Well, I liked it better when you didn't talk.
Sir Wolf, I don't know how you expect me to conquer a Yeti. Why, he's got to be at least twice as big as me, and much, much more powerful. What do you expect me to do?
That is your problem, not mine. It has been decreed by Queen Isabella, and I must carry out her wishes. Now, no more talking. Go to the crystal cave.
What a pleasant dog. Anyway. Let's go, let's have a chat with the Yeti.
Excuse me, can we talk?
No good. Let's get out of here.
What an abominable situation James found himself in.
By the way, the reason I'm using ScumVM to save is because ScumVM gives me like a much better save limit than the original DOS version of this game, which only gives you like 20 saves before you have to like make a new save folder or delete some saves. So it's 5 p.m. That will do it for the stream. Because I don't want to keep living it around for too long. So thanks everyone for showing up. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to finish the rest of King's Quest V in a single stream. In one more stream. After that, I'll try to figure out what to do next time. I hope you're enjoying all the spectacular and horrifying ways Gran can die. Yeah, bye. Mm. So, I can also. This isn't the only King's Quest game I have. I also have King's Quest 6. I can also do that later. And I think 6 is a. 6. I think 6 still has problems, but I think it's overall actually better than 5, even though I didn't grow up on it. I'm just partial to 5 because I grew up on it and because of all like the hilarious ways you can die. Like, the series, I mean, like the series, like I think in the very first King's Quest game, you can just die like right off. You can die right off the bat on the very first screen. Anyway, I won't keep everyone waiting for too long. So. So, I guess I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe Death Stranding might be worth streaming as well. I might maybe I'll look into doing that, but I have to figure out how to deal with the content ID stuff. Anyway, later everybody.